Students, those who says good evening, I am also saying good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. What was our previous class concept? Come on, fast. Our last class concept is hmm, keyword arguments. That was completed already. Variable length arguments concept explained. Keyword argument concept already completed. Variable length also completed, correct? Then why you are saying keyword argument only? Keyword arguments concept is completed. Variable length also completed. This was a topic I was already explained in the class. Okay. Go to the place, PyCharm, and before entering into further, keyword variable length argument you try to see, and then I will move forward. Okay. Now let us go to the place. Here I will take 4 p.m. functions. I hope I did in this place. I think so. In this place, 4 p.m. functions, pure variable length arguments concept. I'll show you in edit plus because I typed might be in this place. Correct? This was the topic we discussed in the last class. At the same time, this was also another example. There I used it, positional params, and then keyword arguments also I was used it. Okay. And another one also, I used one positional arguments, keyword arguments, and next is called what? We used keyword arguments also. And we printed the data and we find something and we made some rules and regulations in the last class. This was our last class concept in our place. And it's a time to see to move to the further. What was the next concept I am going to introduce? Keyword variable length arguments. So I'm going to start with keyword variable length arguments. Very, very important again. Variable length arguments. So let us start understanding about this kind of concept. So what is the use of positional arguments? What is the use of positional arguments? To pass the specific data. What is maintaining there? Number of arguments is equal to number of formal parameters. Order must be maintained. Meaning must be maintained. That was the concept we explained already in the class. Okay. Now, another part of it we already discussed. Default arguments. Why do you go for default arguments? For maintaining common value for similar function call. That time I'll go for what? Default arguments. Why do you go for keyword arguments? We know the parameter names, but we don't know the order of the parameters. That time to pass the data accurately, we'll go for what? Keyword arguments. Very, very important. And if people are not opening the mouth for anything. And next is called one more I said, variable length arguments. Why do you go for variable length arguments? When we have the family of similar function calls with positional arguments with a variable number of arguments, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That time I want to write the function definition. How many will write with a normal programming? Multiple. That will take what? Lot of time. To avoid that problem, we'll go for what? Man, variable length arguments concept I will use. So in variable length arguments concept, how do you define? We will take a function name. We'll take a formal parameter preceded with a symbol called asterisk. Asterisk that param name is called what? Asterisk that param name is called what? Variable length parameter. Muddubabulu. So, Muddubabulu, you see, I wrote it there. Here, star A is called variable length param and whose type is called a tuple. Are you practicing or not? Then when you are practicing, why don't you remember this? I already written it here multiple times. I wrote the concept also. Concept also I wrote it. Why you are forgetting? I don't know. Why you are forgetting? I don't know. Here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. Here the description also. Star param. Here star param is called variable length parameter. What is its purpose? To hold any number of values or variable number of argument values and whose type is tuple. I said why it is tuple also in my class. I said everything in my class. Remember it. Forgetting is not the way. If you forget, then what you will remember? Let us move to the further. Today, I am going to introduce another technique in the class. Another technique I am going to introduce. The another technique is keyword variable length arguments. It is a combination of keyword as well as what? Variable length. It is also super important, very important. Along with that, I'm going to discuss about, we are going to discuss about, while I'm discussing the fifth one, I will introduce first, second, third, fourth, I will introduce all of them. I will introduce all of them with the fifth. I'll introduce everything over there. So I'm going to introduce those things. So let me start with what exactly the meaning of it. Charger good తీసుకురా. So coming to the point of it, keyword variable length arguments. Let us start. Online students, start all of you. Now I'm going to take the new program. So let us take program for demonstrating, program for demonstrating, program for demonstrating keyword, keyword, variable length arguments, variable length arguments, program for demonstrating keyword variable length arguments. There I am writing main program I am writing students, main program I am writing. There in the main program, there in the main program, I will take a function here. Display values. I'm taking display values. So I'm going to take it. So in this place, I'm going to talk about display values over there. In that, I'm passing SNO is equal to 10, comma, yes name is equal to something like RS. And next I'm going to talk about marks is equal to something like, 23.45. This is the data I passed it. What did you understand with this? This is known as what here? Function call. This is called a function call. Function call with the what? Three keyword, keyword, keyword arguments. Function call with the three keyword arguments here. Be careful. So this part, function call one with three keyword arguments. What should I do there? DEF. What is my function name now? Display values. Display values of what? SNO, comma, SName, comma, marks I will take it. This is general. Whatever the formal parameters is there, I am passing as a value there. There I will print it. Print of SNO, comma, SName, comma, marks I am printing. This is perfect. So this is comes under function definition one. Function definition one I'm taking here. Function definition one. I wrote it. So try to put it across. Now students, now I'm going to enter into the further. So students, you try to run it. What is this now? Keyword, keyword, variable, length, args, example 1.py. Variable arguments, example 1.py. Try to save this code. Functions here. Try to run it. There I'm going to paste it. Save this code. Try to move to the further. So I'm going to enter into this. Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. See the result of it. First one. So there I would like to take it. Go to the place. E colon, K.V.R. Python 4 p.m. CD functions here. There I would like to pass it. Py, this is the one. I got my data like this. Understood? Then this part, next I'm going to enter into another one. Be careful, students. I'm taking another function name, display values. I'm taking something like this. ENO is equal to something like 20. E-name is equal to something like a DR. Next, the salary is equal to some 3.4. And C name is equal to something like, C name is equal to something like TCS. I wrote it. What did you understand with this? Function call with what? Function call 2 with what arguments? 4 arguments. Four arguments. Function call 2 with how many arguments? 4 keyword arguments. Definitely what I will write it. Is this function call 2 matches with function call definition 1? No. So if at all you pass it, what will happen? This will definitely will not match with what? SNO. So you will get an error. Unexpected variable ENO, you will get it. Error also I'm saying. Type error we can call. What is the type error? Any wrong arguments name if you pass it, they're all going to give you type error. See the answer now? Type error. Display values got an unexpected keyword argument called what? ENO. For which line? Function call 2. That is called which line? Line number 9. You got this problem. Are you able to follow? Then what to do this time? Is it necessary to define or not? It is a function call 2. Is it necessary to define or not? How do you define? I will take it. Same to same, I will take it. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Of what? ENO. Next is called E name. Sal. And the next is called C name. C name, I will write it. I'll print the data also. I'll print the data. How do you print the data here? Print of this values I will print. What is this is called? Function definition number 2. Function definition number 2. So ENO, ename, sal, and etc. It is printed like this. So finally, display values up like that and print it and then execute. What will be the output? Come on, yesterday's class, last class, I gave us clarity for you. What will be the output of this code? Hmm. Will it be, answer is coming or not? Come on. Answer will not come. Answer will not come. Why? First PVM will come to which line? Third line. It come to know that these are the parameters. Later it will come to line number 6. Later it comes to line number 6. And this is also same function name with a different arg with different parameter names. These parameters different, these parameters different. PVM will remember which one? Latest function definition only it will remember. Latest function definition only it will remember. That means it remember only sixth line only it will remember. Suppose if you take it, display values 1 and display values 2. If I write it 1 and 2 here, that time no problem. It will happily execute. It will happily execute. These are the values which is happily execute. But here what is happening? What is happening you see? Both of them are having same name. Preference will be given for what? Sixth one. Latest function only it will give you. So in the mind of the PVM, when the line number 8 and 9 will come, PVM knows how many functions? Only one function. Which function name it knows? Line number 6 only it knows. Line number 6 only it knows. Then when it knows to 6th, will the 10th will execute a error? Error. What it expects? ENO is an argument. But what you wrote it as an O. Is it an unexpected variable or not? So try to run it. Line number 10 is an error. Line number 10 is an error. Line number 10, which is an error. I hope type error, display values, got unexpected keyword argument SNO. Clear or not clear? Clear. It's very, very easy. Now you got an output like this. Finally, coming back to this environment, how can I overcome this? So how many function calls are there? 2. Similar function call with how many arguments here? 3. Here how many? 4. Like that I will write some more. Please look at. Now I am writing something like something like so SID is equal to SID is equal to, next is called what? 30, and the next is called what? ST name, student name is equal to something like so RA, and next I'm writing here carefully, you see, hobby 1, HB1 is equal to, hobby 1 is equal to eating, eating, hobby 2 is equal to what next? Sleeping. That is your habits, correct? HB3 is equal to, HB3 is equal to charting, charting, HB4 is equal to, HB4 is equal to next, huh? What is that? Eating up. Already eating over, na? So HB4 is equal to roaming with friends. So roaming with friends. Function call number 3. Function call number 3 with how many arguments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arguments. With how many arguments? 6 arguments I am taking, students. 6 arguments I am going to take. Now tell me, next I will go for one more kind of thing. I will write it. Here I am going to write it. One more thing I am writing. Something like teacher number is equal to 40. Teacher name is equal to something like KV. And next is called sub1 is equal to what? Python. Sub2 is equal to, sub2 is equal to Java. Sub2 is equal to Java. How many here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is called what? Sub3 is equal to, sub3 is equal to NumPy. Next is called pandas. Next is called what? Matplotlib. Matplotlib. What is this is called? Function call with how many arguments? This is called a function call 3. Next is called what? Function call 4 with how many arguments? 5. With a 5 arguments. Then this, by looking at all these things, is it necessary to define the same thing or not? I will try to define. First, let me define this entire thing. Let me define that. I'll say here, carefully try to monitor it. Like yesterday's class, I shown you DEF, remove these values, take as a parameters there. So here I am taking, HB2. So here the values. And next is called, these are the values. HB4 I am taking. These are the values. See students, print this entire data here. Print this entire data here. Print off what like this you say. It is called function definition number 3. Function definition number 3. Next I'll go for one more thing here. One more thing I will take it. Here I am writing DEF. I'm writing there teacher number, teacher number, teacher name, and a sub 1 and a sub 2 and a sub 2. Next is called a sub 3. Here I am taking sub 3. There I am writing colon I am saying, and print off what I am saying, all the values you print it. All the values you print it. Done. This is called function definition number 4. Enough. Function definition number 4. From this, what did you understand, students? From this, what did you understand? Similar function call, same family of function call. With what concept we are getting? 3. And next to 4 keyword arguments, 6 keyword arguments, 5 keyword arguments. These are all different things are there or not? That time, what will happen? Is it all of them are executing properly? No, they are going to give you which error? Type error. Because the last one only will be considered, because this entire thing will not be taken. This I will write it, and if I run my code, you will get error. But I already said you, this is an error. Display values got an unexpected argument called what? SNO, because the latest one is considered as what? Teacher related definition only. So I'm writing here, this program this program will not execute, will not execute as it is, will not execute as it is because, hmm, because what is the reason? Because PVM, PVM remembers what? Latest function definition. Latest function definition. Latest function definition. Due to its, due to its which process? Interpretation process. Due to its interpretation process. This is about the concept of what? Why this program will not execute. The same thing yesterday I said with a variable length argument concept. The same example I am saying through keyword variable length arguments. How to make it execute? Can you give any idea for it? Can you give any idea for it? Any idea? No idea now? Because you are belongs to this area, correct? Any area? Any idea you are giving here? This program will execute. This program will execute. Why it is execute? Now I'm going to give you the reason for it. Yesterday I said already, you define it, immediately call it. You define it, immediately call it. But what you have to say? That is your way of improving the communication. If you just keep in the class by sitting in the class, by daily attending, no use at all. You have to do some important productive work you need to do. Then only things will come into proper way. If you're just coming and sitting in front of me, nothing will happen. It's my regular things which I'm saying in the class. You need to take care about your communication with me. Then only your things will be perfect. If you don't speak, it will be the problem for you. I will carry this entire data and paste here. Next is called what you know. This also you take it. This also I'm going to take up now. So try to remove this entire thing. What did you understand with this? Defining, calling, defining, calling, defining and calling, defining and then what? Calling. Try to run this example. Keyword arguments example 2.py. This process, if you carefully follow, go to that, save your code. Now, under this, try to execute. You'll get output or not. So here you are getting output. First one, second one, third one, and then fourth one. Getting answer or not? Like yesterday's class. But what is the problem here? I mentioned already here. We have what? Come on. How many function definitions are there? Function calls sixth line and then 10th line and 14th line and 18th line. How many? Four function definitions. Four function calls. Four function calls. Having how many? Four function definitions. Four function definitions. In general, in general, in general, if we have, come on, n function definitions, n function calls, you must define, come on, n function definitions, n function definitions, which is called what? Waste of time. Is it a waste of time or not? This process will give you waste of time. This is what I said already in the previously. But we are expecting what? Even we have a number of function calls, we must define what only? Only one function definition. That concept is comes under which concept? Keyword variable length arguments. Here, n function calls are there. You must define n function definition, which leads to waste of time. To avoid this problem, I will define what only? Only one function definition. That is what I am going to enter. Looking to that, you carry forward this syntax, you carry forward this syntax and try to paste it and see that how it is available here. Now I'm going to take up students. Now I'm going to take up students. You try to remove all these things. Only main program you consider. Now I'm going to take up pure keyword variable length arguments concept. How many function definitions are there with me? How many function calls? Four. With how many arguments here? 3. With how many here? 4. With the next how many here? 5. Here I will write 5. With the next how many here? 6. What did you understand with that? I have similar family of function calls with what? Variable number of keyword arguments. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? Variable number of keyword arguments. Keyword variable length arguments. I don't define so many. I will define how many? One only. So how to define? When to avoid the previous situation. Previous situation deals with what? Defining and calling. Defining and calling. To avoid this problem, to define only one function definition, you must define function name. What is my function name? Display values. Display values. I said display values. There I need to take up a formal parameter. Formal parameter. Param, I wrote it. That formal parameter must be preceded with a double star symbol. Double asterisk symbol you need to write it. Yesterday's class concept is what? Single asterisk symbol I wrote it. Single asterisk parameter is called which type? Tuple type. What it is called? Variable length argument concept. Today we are using two stars. What is the significance of these two stars? One star can hold what? All key names in one star. In another star, all the values will be stored in another star. So star star variable can store what? This keyword variable length arguments in the form of key comma value pair. That is going to be known as a dictionary. That is going to be called as a dictionary. Did you understand that? So all these values are going to where this function holding this variable keyword variable length arguments in star star param. Why first star is called keys to store. Second star is to store what? Values. Star star param is known as what? Here, come on students. Here, star star param is called keyword variable length argument. Variable length param. And whose type is what? Dict. That can store the data in the form of which type? Key comma value pair. Whose type is dict? It can store in the form of key comma value pair. So print it students. I am writing what? Param. In place of param, you write your own variable. KVR I wrote it. Star star param. KVR I wrote it. And a type of KVR I will write it. Type of KVR I wrote it. Keep the comment for rest of them. Keep the comment for rest of them. You keep it like that. Display values. Try to run this example. See the students. Carefully follow. Now there I am writing it. There I am writing it. Pure keyword variable length arguments example 1.p1. Go to the place and try to save it. Done. Coming to this place. Here I am writing. There I will say py. Here I am writing. Got it? Which type it is? Dict. Dict. Go to the place, remove the comment for second function call, remove the comment for second function call, try to execute it. Now I got it. Second value, also what? Dict type. Remove the third one, remove the third function call also, remove the third function call also. Say here, execute, also got it. Here, for 6 keyword arguments are there. Remove the last one also, remove the last part also. See that carefully. What is happening, you see? I got it. Other kind of data also we got it. Are you able to follow this? This is comes under which concept? A single function is defined and we are going to print the data something like this. I hope you are following. And last also you pass it. Display values. Display values. You say one thing, CID, citizen ID is equal to 100, comma, citizen name, C name is equal to something like a Travis, you write it, Travis, you write it. And one more you write it, display values. You don't pass anything. Don't pass anything. with the two arguments. Function call number 3, function call number 4, any number of function calls, same thing. For last one is concerned, you will get what? Empty. Empty dictionary will come. Last one you see empty dictionary. Are you able to follow this? Then come to the point back. Online students, I hope you are following. How many definitions I defined? One only. And that one itself is going to be called as what? Taking one parameter, star star param, and whose type is what? Dict. How to print the data now? How to print the data now? First of all, this is one example. If you feel difficulty, one more example, I will write it. So go to the next place. Here I am going to take up. See students, how to print the data now? Tell me now. Print off. I'll say some line here. I'll say some line here. Where I'm taking. Come on now. For key comma value in where? KVR dot what? KVR dot what? Items. Already you know it is a dict. I need to print it as what? Backslash T. Key value. And next is you pass what? Format of what? Format of what here? K comma V. K comma V. There I'm writing. Print this. Try to run. Try to run. Here I'm writing. Here I'll write it. If you want, print of what? Number of values. Number of values is equal to, comma, len of what? KVR. You just try to print it. Execute it. Execute it. Pure keyword variable argument example 2.py. See students, carefully try to follow. This is a one. Here I'm going to write it. Try to run this and see py. This example, I got it. See that number of values 3, 3 values printed. Number of values 4, 4 values printed. Number of values 5, 5 values printed. Number of values 6, 6 values printed. Number of values 2, 2 values printed. Number of values is equal to 0. And no values are present at all. I think you are following. Next, say here, I'll go for, this is one thing. And next I want to go for some parameters names also I want to follow. This is one example. Another example I want to go for. Third example I am going to introduce. Another example I am going to move to further. Same program I will take with a different functionality I will take it. Online students, is it clear for everybody? Is it clear for everybody? 3.py. Now I'm going to take up. Look at, my question is, I want to go for program for calculating, carefully follow, program for calculating total marks, total marks obtained by, total marks obtained by different students who are studying in different classes, who are studying in different classes of different classes of different subjects, of different subjects. So let us move to the further, who are studying in different subjects. Example, main program I am writing. There I am writing. Find total marks. Find total marks. There I am writing. See carefully, students. Now I am going to take it. Something like 100 comma. Name is called Rosam. I'm just taking like this. There I am writing. He is taking, or some name you take it. So some name you take it. Rajesh you take it. Who is studying 10th class? Who is studying 10th class? These three things you see, students. Who secured? Who secured? English marks he got it 70. Hindi he got it. Hindi he got it 760. And next he got it Telugu. Telugu he got it some 65. Next is he got it. Maths he got it 98. And science he got it. Science he got it 89. And social studies he got it something like 88. What did you understand the first two things? First three things, tell me quickly. Madhubala, first three things. Positional. You are not in a mood of getting the answers. What is the first thing? By seeing I'm only getting feeling, first of all, I want to throw it out. What are the first three? Positional. Next one is what? Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. If you don't answer, I'll make you to sit over there. Speak out first. What lazy guys? I'll make you to sit over there. You see there first. Don't make me to get irritation first. Find the total marks. How do you find this now? What are these three things are called? Keyword, variable length, arguments. What is this now? Muddu total Muddu is there here. Keyword, variable length, argument. Spell out. So here, keyword, variable length, arguments. What these are called? Positional arguments. Try to write definition. You write it. DEF. What is my function name? Find total marks. Find total marks of what? SNO. That is called ID. Next is called what? S name. Next is called what? CLS. Class purpose. These three things are called classes related. Now these are called what? Keyword variable length one. I am going to write what? Star star submarks. Star star submarks. Star star submarks. I am passing. What is the first star? All subjects. Key. What is the next star? Values. There I will print it. There I will print it. See students, if you don't answer my question now, basically I am very much a strict teacher. If you don't answer, I'll definitely throw it out of the class. Throwing out of the class means I don't allow you to sit in the class. Why are you not saying? Are you lazy? Huh? Offline boys, special batch you are. For me, you are special. I already said in the class. How many times I said myself feeling so much of tension about you. So, student number, next time printing student name, I'm going to say student name is equal to dot format of what? Yes, name. And no faculty will bother about you, whether they're explaining or not, they will see. If you don't speak, even I also have to apply, I have to adjust my mindset. If you are not speaking, why should I bother about you? If I think like that one day, your chapter is closed. So class, student class is equal to what? CLS. CLS. Now I'm going to take up, now I'm going to take up, here it is like that. Now I'm going to take up student name, number, name and etc. And I want to print the subject marks I want to print. How do you print the subjects and marks? How do you print the subject and marks? For subject, comma, what, marks in submarks dot items. Dot items. Print of backslash t subjects backslash t marks dot format of subject comma marks. Subject comma marks. And see that you are going to get the answer. Total marks I'll compute. Hold on. First you try to see for first function call. Try to save this. Try to save this. Actually, these many examples I need not to tell you. I need not to tell you these many examples. When I am saying means you have to learn it. This is called what? Number, name, marks, and I got subjects as well as marks. I got it. I hope you are getting it. Still, if you are so serious about your output, still you are so serious about your output, I can take it over there. Print of what? Backslash T. I will write it subject. Backslash T. I'll write marks. I will write it. And close this and try to run this. See that under subject is coming. Under marks is coming. If you want to maintain some gap of it again, you can say here one more kind of backslash T. You can see this now. Under subjects are coming. Under marks are coming. I hope you are following it. This, I will write it something like this. This is for one thing. Now I will go for calculating total marks. How do I calculate the total marks? How do I take the total marks? You tell me. Who will tell the total marks here in this entire class? How do I calculate the total marks? Well, raise your hand. Raise your hand and tell me now. Right. Uh, Smithik, good student. Good student. Very good student. Now I'm going to take it. Smithik, very good student. So TOT marks is equal to 0. TOT marks is equal to 0. TOT marks is equal to TOT marks plus TOT marks plus marks. TOT marks is 0. I already said you to accumulate my total marks. Marks is coming, subject is coming. Subject and marks you printed. Marks you added to 0. First subject marks. That first subject marks plus 0. Second subject marks for first subject. Third subject with first two subjects. Finally, coming to this place. What I will print? Print of what? Total marks. Total marks. See students, if you don't answer it, even if I go for jumping here and there, explaining so many things, is no meaning. It is just like what teaching my subject to walls. Walls will not understand now. So don't go for the wall concept. Like try to speak something else. So done. You execute it. So you try to run this code. Now I'm going to get it. What are the total marks? Got it? 470. You add them and it is 470. If you want, I'll just write one backslash t. One backslash t, I will go for it. There I will go for it. It is a 470. Total marks I got it. If you add all of them, it is going to be 470. For which one this is? For 10th class student. Go to the next stage. Student, next stage I am going to introduce. One more kind of subject I am going to take it. Find total marks. Find total marks of. I am going to take it next up 200. So something like Rakesh, another student who is studying intermediate. Intermediate. There also what will be there? There also what will be there? English is equal to something like 90. Next is called Sanskrit is equal to 99. 99. So now I'm going to write it. Now I'm going to write it. Another kind of thing I'm going to take up. Maths is equal to 75. And the next is called what? Physics. Physics is equal to some 60. And the next chemistry is equal to some 57. Some 57. What did you understand here? Here, how many I got it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Earlier, how many? 6 subjects he got it. These are all called what? Keyword variable length. These are called what? Keyword variable length. First three are called what? Positional. And observe it. Positionals are first. Star param is the last only. And it is only one. You cannot write the star param in the middle. You cannot write star param in the beginning. You have to write only in the last. Like yesterday star param. Here also star param I am writing in the last. So run this now again, save this code and see the output of that code also. Perfect output will come. What is happening now? First 10th class student and next is called what? Intermediate student. Got it. Some subject we got it. Total marks is called what? 381. And I don't think that this is coming here, this is coming here. Python is not a beauty tool to arrange your things in a same order or something. It is not a beauty tool to arrange the data. Are you following that? Beauty tool is called what? HTML. BG color is equal to yellow, BG color is equal to blue means that will change automatically. And the output you see, are you able to follow now? Right. I think you are understanding the meaning of this entire thing. So here I am writing. If you want to get it, something like that, you try to apply your technique. English, mathematics, MATHE, mathematics. Something like that, you try to run it. So you got it, your subjects, English, physics, something like that, you got it. And total marks is something like this, you got it. This is related to what? Another kind of thing. One more kind of thing is called what? Your subjects. Now, 300 comma, what is this now? Ramesh. Ramesh is a BTech student. Who is this? BTech student. BTech student. OS marks 35. DBMS marks. DBMS marks 30. And next is called what? CGI marks, computer graphics or networks. Networks marks is equal to 35. And next is called what? Let it be. These are your marks. These are your marks. What is this is called? First three things are positional. Next is called what? Yes. Here. And C lab is C lab. C lab is called what? 25. So it is going to be something like that. Try to run this. Different things you are passing. Try to run this code. Try to run this code. Now I got it. Marks is like this. Got it. First person mark, second person marks, first person marks we are getting. Are able to follow? So here, trying to Ale Hassan is asking a question here. Try to put it on the screen. So what is this question you try to observe? What is this question? Can we define separated dict and pass to the function directly instead of passing the value to the pair of things? This was already explained in the beginning only. In the beginning stages only, passing list data, where I was explained additional examples in my functions, where it is here, max length words, max length. This concept was already explained very long back only. This concept was explained. What is this now? Here, returning what? List, getting the list into my dict into the place, getting the words as a parameter, already explained. These things already explained in the class. One function is calling another function, returning list, taking the dictionary, all these things is explained. If you read my notes, everything is perfectly, you will do it. If you don't read it, it is a difficult. Already explained. Already explained. You can pass any sort of data to the function. Already explained. Already there is a heading. What is that now? Max length word. Some more things also done. What is that now? Max length word. Max length word. Next is called what concept? Some more things explained to you. Variable length arguments, sum AVG. These things already explained in the class. Taking list as a parameter, taking list as a parameter, passing list to the function call, passing list to the function call. Dict also you can pass it, taking function name and taking the list as a parameter, already explained. And you people are also seeing differently. Is it explained already? Practiced it? Practiced. Practiced it. I'm not feeling like that. By seeing your faces, especially boys' faces, I'm not feeling that you did not touch the laptop. Majority of them, majority, majority, except two, three. Rest of them, I'm feeling that you are layman like. I'm feeling like that. Are you practicing daily? Practicing. See, only few of them practiced. See, students, the more you work hard you do, the more result will come. The work you don't do, result also like that only. It is a damn sure. That is a nature property. Correct? If you polish your shoe, you will shine. Your shoe will shine. Otherwise, what will happen? Your shoe will be looking like what? I don't want to compare. The person who is putting a concrete on the roads, do you know? Road people are doing. How their shoe will be? Keeping the shoe cover is up to knees, and they will walk on the road construction time like that. Career also like that. If you practice well, your career will build. If you don't practice, career is normal. Okay, now you take care what you want to do because you are not a small kid to tell daily. Well, at least daily one or two times I'll tell you. Not only to you in every batch I will tell. So this is done. Next I'm going to take up only one thing. I'm going to take 400. Next is called ROSUP. It's called research. research. He doesn't have any subjects. He doesn't have any subject, only research. So passing positional params, I said, compulsory I passed it. See that. What are the total marks? What are the total marks? I say here 0. Total marks will not be there, just a 0. 0. Only subjects are not there, total marks are not there. Are you following that? Suppose I don't, since the subjects are not there, and I should not print this, for example, I don't want to print. Then how do you take care? You don't have the subjects. That time I don't want to print the subject to marks or total marks. I don't want to print. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Break up. Em break ade. First of all, to apply the break, loop is required. Do you have the loop here? That is what students, if you give the answers now, you are just giving, bullet is coming on me like that, I will feel. So here I am writing, if LEN of subject marks is equal to 0, is equal to 0, is equal to 0, then what is happening? I want to go for printing these details. Not equal to 0. Not equal to 0, you print it. Not equal to 0 means you print this data. Not equal to means you print this data. Not equal to 0. Anyhow, you are printing. Not equal to 0 means you calculate. If it is what? Else I don't write. If I don't write means what? I am not interested to print now. Length is 0. Length is 0. 0 not equal to 0. 0 not equal to 0. Huh? True. Hey, Mudhuva, 0 not equal to 0. False. Coming to where? Straight forward to this line. This line will print. This line will print. If it is not equal to 0, some 3 subjects are 3 not equal to 0, printed. This will print plus this line also, closing also will print. Try to run. Try to run this. How beautiful example it is. Indentation symbol, I will write it. See that now. Subject, very super example. This is my data. Subject marks printed. Total marks printed. This line also printed. Second student who is an intermediate student, that also printed. 300 marks, 300 is printed. That also printed. 400 row sum, research, no subjects, ending. Something required. Brain has to work properly. How brain will work? Need to read. Thinking about it daily, thinking about it. Then you will get it. So, coming to the point back, this is about something. Now I'm going to write it. Next, be careful. Find total marks of what? Something like he's a scientist. His subject is scientist. His subject is scientist. Now I am writing some 500. Now I am saying something like Travis. I am writing Travis. This is my data. What is this? This is called what? 3 things I am passing. That too not in order. What is this? I want to pass scientist to whom? Scientist to whom class? I want to pass 500 to whom? SNO. I want to pass Travis to whom? S name. Morning. Shape comma, fill value comma, D type. Full function. What are the parameters? I know the parameter names. I don't know the order of the parameters. How do I pass it? Keyword arguments. Similarly, today what should I write it? CLS is equal to, what is this next? Come on. SNO is equal to, what is this now? S name is equal to, what concept it is? Keyword arguments. Passing to whom? These things. Valid and valida. Valid and valida. Valid. So see that. You are saying valid. So see that it is passing. And no more total marks is computed. No more total marks is completed. Are you following that? Next. Go to that. Now I am writing here. NumPy is equal to, he getting NumPy marks is getting. 50 he is getting. NumPy is equal to 50. What is this is getting? Total marks is equal to what? 50. Why? Length is what? One subject total marks he got it. Next I'm writing, for example, pandas is equal to 70. Two subjects I'm passing. See, beautiful. Execute. I got it. Pandas 120. What a beautiful subject it is. This is subject. Are you following? So here, what concept is there? Keyword arguments plus keyword variable length arguments also there. Beautiful. So I'm creating our own deep level subject and passing the data. Actually, I need not to put these many efforts from my side to make you to understand this. Next, this is done. What I used it in this program? Positionals and then what? Keyword variable length. And here I used a keyword arguments plus what? Keyword variable length arguments who are studying in, see my question, calculating total marks obtained by different students who are studying in different classes of different subjects. 10th class, 6 subject, intermediate, 5 subjects, in engineering, some subject, in something, some number of subjects. Is it not subjects varying or not? That too, this is called keyword variable length arguments. Now, next, I will move to the further. Same example, I will carry forward. Carry forward. If you get confused, I'm not responsible. Where I'm using last. Last. Yesterday, what was the last? Variable length is there, default is there. Which one is the last? Default. Before default, what are you writing? Variable length. Before variable length, what are you writing? Positional. Today, what is extra coming? Modulo. Keyword variable length. So let us copy this. Let us copy that. What a beautiful subject. Here I am going to write it. Here I am writing. See, I am adding, comma. All of them are living in which city? Hyderabad. City is equal to Hyderabad. Now I don't want to pass. Hyderabad, 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 Hyderabad. I don't want to pass Hyderabad, Hyderabad here. What should I do? I need to go for a default. Where to write a default? That is a question mark. Actually, up to yesterday, positionals. Next what? Variable length, default. But today, what is coming? Star star param is coming. Star star param also I am saying it is the last. But yesterday, what was the last? Default. Today I am writing city is equal to HYD as a last I am writing. You will get error because default will be given first priority, but the highest load is coming on what? Star star marks, because the keys plus values it can hold. It should be there always in the last only. And this will be supposed to shift to what? Before star star param. Try to run this now. I'm going to take it as 4.py. 4.py I'm going to take up. Save this code. Save this code now. I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to say save. Come out of that. Now I'm going to take up py. Now I'm going to take up 4.py. Come on, read out. Arguments cannot follow variable keyword argument. That is called keyword variable argument only. Keyword variable argument cannot follow. That means you have to write this one to be written in where? Before. So I wrote like that. Comma I said. Comma I said. Start the flow. Start the flow. What is the city? I'll print. Print of what? Student living city. Student living city. Student living city is equal to not the format of what? City. City. Now try to run this. Carefully follow. What is happening? You see. What is happening? City Hyderabad. Okay, good. City also Hyderabad. Good. Also good. This is also good. City Hyderabad. City also Hyderabad. And the city also Hyderabad. Here. But Rosam is living in where? Netherlands. Netherlands. Travis is living in where? Some UK. Somewhere else. I want to change the city. Go to where? Rosam place. What you will do? Come on, what you will write it? Simply I will write what? Netherlands, NL I can write it. Why? 40 will go to where? 400 will go to where? SNO. Yes, sir. Rosam will go to where? S name. Research will go to where? CLS. And obviously NL will go to in the same order only. Need not to write city is equal to. Even you can write no problem. You try to run it. See that Rosam is what? NL. And other Travis is HYD only. And other people are HYD only. If at all you want, you can write what also. City is equal to, you can write it. Even if that is also going to be the same answer only. NL only will come. Here I would like to go for. Hmm. Come on. City, SNO, like this I wrote it. What should I write it now? Come on, I am writing what now? What I am writing now? City is equal to what? UK. UK. I wrote it UK. What is that now? Last one is UK. Last is called NL. Earlier people are what? Hyderabad. See the style of passing the data. First day you are getting the data of passing normal data. Passing normal data. How you pass the normal data? Day one, approach number one you see. What is that approach number one? Very simple coding. Passing XY. What is that XY? After all, two integer variables. Passing 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Simple. See our today's concept and knowledge. What is this mind blowing passing the data? No student knows. You can test it anybody. Nobody knows this way of passing the data. This is almost equal to what? The pandas and the matplotlib style I am explaining the functions. Actually, this topic itself, if I don't tell, student don't know now. If you don't read, even if I put efforts, there is no meaning for my efforts. That's why students, read out, read out. That is my advice. So I said almost 1,000 times, read out, read out, read out. I think you are following me. Next, this is about what I am using. Positionals I am using, default I am using, keyword variable length arguments I am using it. Done. Next, I will use what? Variable length also I will use today. Variable length. Online students, is it clear? Is this concept is clear? Is this concept is clear? Now what I am introducing extra? Variable length arguments. What is these three are? By seeing that you can identify. What these three are? Positional parameters. What are this is called? Default. What is this is called? Keyword variable length. What is these three are? What is these two three are called? Keyword arguments. What is these two are called? Keyword variable length. What is this is called? Default value passing. See how many values I am passing. Beautiful. Now I am expecting the same code. I don't want to disturb because different patterns I want to show you. Coming to this place, here I am going to write it like this. So here, coming to this place, yesterday night I went to one birthday party. There, one student, one of my relative, completed from one of the university, private university, yearly 3 lakhs, 3.5. He joined in one private university. That guy also came to the birthday party along with the father. His father is my classmate. His father is my classmate. And he studied only up to intermediate. Later, he did some other job. And later, his son. He want to see his son in such a way that in good position. He took an admission in private universities, thinking that placement is good, that good, this good, everything is good. He is thinking over. Then came yesterday, and he was talking to me. And classmate means very close. He's close to me also. And he called his son. Came and he said to me, Python something he learned. I don't know. He's saying something. I said that, and he came to me and he called. He introduced me. It's my classmate, something like that. And later he said, "It's good. Like you only good is good, good. Haircut is good, everything is good. And by seeing the haircut, I will tell almost 99% first property, whether is good or not. Haircut is important, first of all. And all haircuts are good for my students, no doubt in that. Now, haircut is good. Now, after that, my friend is also very much interested, but studies he did not well that time. So he asked me, ask some questions. So I said, this is a birthday party. Let him eat first. Let him eat. After that, I will ask you. Don't worry. No, he said, okay, go and eat, and after that, come here. So we also ate, and he come. At the time of going, he met with me. Python. What subject? He said Python, Java, C, C++, DBMS. So my 15 subjects. He said. I really appreciate him. All subject, at least subject is remembering. So in this subject, which subject you are good? He's thinking about it. He's looking at his father, and he's looking at me. Which subject you are perfect? And father is saying, tell one subject. So he said, Python. He said, Python. So Python. He's thinking Python is simple. And he learned in private university, 12 months, 3,50,000. Monthly, he need to pay how much? You think about it. Then I asked a question, what is Python? He's saying, a very strange answer. Python, snake symbol, that symbol, this symbol. He's saying symbols, he's saying. Because of symbols, anybody give Java? Don't know. And what are the data types I asked? He's saying integer, float, boolean, character. Like one day, NumPy level, he said one day. Same answer he said. Boolean is there? Boolean, bool is there. Do you have character? He's saying all these things. And the parent is feeling happy, because you don't know subject now. So what can I say? What can I say to that parent will feel, that will feel, and after going to home, they will disappoint. I said, parent, you go somewhere, go there and do something. I said to him, these are all wrong answers. What you said, read well. I said, okay, uncle, he's saying. So he's asking last, how you know this subject is saying. So, so I said him, how I know that it is not necessary for you. You read well. Character is not there. STR is there. You read well. I said. I said some topics. Functions you read well. Types of parameters you read well. Loops you read well. Multi-threading you read well. Networking you read well. Whoops you read well. He's looking stagnant. He's looking at me top to bottom. He is looking. So morning his father called me. That son is asking to father. So why you don't know this Python? Your classmate knows this. Why you don't know? He is questioning his father. So whatever is happened to father. But son need to read well or not. Correct now, students? See that how parents are having hopes on you and what that guy is done. And I don't know your talent. One day I have to ask you the questions also. Come to the point. Online students, now come to forward. Now I'm going to introduce what concept now? I will go for what? Variable length arguments I am going to use it. Careful. After that, after these positionals, I am passing 10, 20, 30, 40. What these are called? Positionals. Observe. These are also positionals. I am passing what? 100, comma 200 I am passing. Comma 300 I am passing. Observe it. These three are constant. These three are constant. Constantly passing three values. They are called what? Positionals. Next three you see. Next four here, three here. These are called what? Variable length arguments. Next is called 1.2 comma 2.3 comma 4.5 comma 6.7 comma 7.8 comma. These are called what? Variable length arguments. What these are called what? Keyword variable length arguments, comma. Here, I am not at all passing what? Okay, let it be. I will pass it. Here I will pass it. Here I'll pass it. 12 comma 13 comma 14 I passed it. Which one I did not pass it? Keyword variable length arguments are not there. Here I am passing data. I am passing keyword arguments, but I did not pass what? Variable length arguments. Then how do you pass it now? For taking that, I am writing here after this before the city, after the city now. Before the city, I will write what? Vals, values, star vals. See the beautiful function. This is called, I said, a normal function DE of function name. What is this now? List of formal parameters, if any. How many formal parameters? This is a formal parameters style. If I go for an interview, if anybody asks me, what will be the syntax of a function, even they ask me, I'll tell this syntax only. What I will tell? DEF, function name. What is that? Positional params, star params. Param name is equal to value, comma, star param, I will write it. That's all. You don't tell anything. Then you will ask compulsory which question? What is positional param? I will tell. What is star param? I will tell. What is equal to default? What is star param? I'll tell. You speak technically in interview. They will ask you what is the significance of that. You'll get it. The interviewer require only technical knowledge. They don't bother about your English also. They bother about how you code well. When you speak to system, good English, system will not understand. System will understand what? Coding. Correct or not? That coding, if you learn well, and coding is not a magical power or a heavenly power to come in the brain. It is a very easy. Mathematics you may feel difficult to understand, but computer science coding is a dead easy. So try to utilize. Now I'm going to write it. This values I'm printing. How do you print that? I'm going to write it. Here I'm writing now. Here how I will write it. Before that, I'm writing. Where I'm writing? Here only. What is that? Variable number of arguments. Variable number of arguments is equal to, I'll write dot format of what? Vals. I'm not printing them. I'm printing in the form of tuple format only I'm printing. So here, try to run this code. Try to run this code. This is called how much? 5. .py. .py. So execute. Try to come out of that. Go to the place. Py. See this now. What happens? I say double comma. Double comma. So here, where is it? Double comma. Why are you not saying the double comma? You are saying. Why sir not saying? Because they are already 65 years, 70 years old. Because they are having specs also they need because they are unable to see the. You said, okay. If you say okay, I'm not taking one or two answers. Everybody should say, at least 80% people should say. If I conduct a test, one person is getting more marks and others are not getting more marks, means others are not getting only they will see. So come to the point back. Here, what is this now? Variable number of arguments, full data printed. Next is called what? Variable number of arguments, full data printed. Variable number of arguments, full data printed. Variable number of arguments, full data printed. Variable number of arguments I did not pass in one moment. That is printed. Here what? This is how I printed here. Did you understand? This is the mechanism of what? This is the mechanism of what? How you can pass. What concept? So what is the final syntax of the function? If anybody asks what is the final syntax, DEF, function name. What is this now? List of what? List of positional parameters. Next is called what? Star what? star param, star param. Next is called what? Param 1 is equal to what? Value 1, comma what? Star star param 2. Star star param 2. This is a subject. This is the syntax of the function. This is what our NumPy follows. This is what is our matplotlib follows. This is an ultimate. Who knows this? You take any student and ask this. You take any internet website and open. Never, never find. Now, I am opening it. The concept of what? Keyword variable length. See, number one example. Star star concept I am saying. Number two example with what? Printing the data in the form of dictionary. Next is called what? With positional params with a keyword variable length. Next is called what, students? Here after that, with a default value and a keyword variable length. And next is called with what? Variable length and then keyword variable length and default and then positionals. And a keyword anyhow it is available here. Keyword will come only in the function call. So the overall together, I am showing the concept of keyword variable length concept I am showing you. Keyword variable length arguments concept I am going to show you. So here, so see that description, same as previous. Come on, start with. When we have family of multiple function calls with a keyword variable length values or arguments, then with a normal programming, we must define multiple function definition. This process leads to more development time. Where is it? Where I said that this is the one. Defining and calling, defining, calling, defining, calling. Is it not more development time? Right? That concept. To overcome this process, we must use the concept of keyword variable length parameter. To implement the keyword variable length parameter concept, we must define single function definition and takes formal parameter preceded with a symbol called double asterisk star star param. And the formal parameter with a double asterisk symbol is called keyword variable length parameter, whose purpose is to hold or store any number of values coming from similar function calls and whose type is class dict. Dict. Syntax for defining function definition with keyword variable length parameter. So only I am giving that. DEF function name, list of formal params and star star param. Normal syntax. Here star star param is called keyword variable length parameter and it can hold any number of keyword arguments values or keyword variable number of argument values and whose type is what? Dict. Rule. The star star param must always return at the last part of function heading, and it must be only one, but not multiple. Final syntax of the function. See, final. Read, DEF, function name, positional formal params, maybe one or more. Next, star variable length param, only one. Default params, one or more, and a star star keyword variable length param. This is another one. So when I come to my syntax for defining a function, this is at where, which level? Starting level point only. When after learning functions, if an interviewer is asking, I should define which concept, I should tell this syntax. Beginning, if I tell this syntax, will you understand? No. After learning everything, this is called correct picture. Understood? So, if you follow me carefully, here I will write one small example. DEF, there is a function name called what? I. M comma n is equal to none. I'm just asking what is that significance you need to tell. Next is called what K is equal to 0. Next is called a D type is equal to something like a int. What did you understand here, students? What did you understand? You tell me. What is this function name here? What is the function name? I. What is M? Positional. What is N is equal to none? Default. What is K is equal to 0? Moduvavalo default. Default. What is the D type is equal to int? Default. How many positionals? One positional. How many default? Say further, it may come something like star P, something like star P now. Star P. What is the star P? Keyword variable. If I get like that, I should not feel any tension because my sir already said. What is M? Positional. I don't know what is that, but I can understand really what is that. What is M? Positional. I have to pass compulsory. This is the default. I may pass, I know, I may not pass. A K is equal to 0. I may pass, I may not pass. D type is equal to by default taking integer. If I want, I can pass other type also. Star P. Compulsory I have to pass keyword argument values. Otherwise, it is going to become what? 0. 0 in length. That is the way to understand the functions. Any unknown function, just to see the parameters, formal parameters and everything, you can easily understand. And a total life of the Python programmer is with only what? Functions. Once you know functions well, you will understand every topic perfectly. Understood? So, if I come back to my example, types of arguments, I fully completed. Positional arguments, default arguments, keyword arguments, variable length arguments, keyword variable length arguments. Now read out this based on passing the values of arguments to the formal parameters. What type of arguments you can pass to? Positionals I can pass, default I can pass, variable length I can pass, keyword I can pass, keyword variable length I can pass. These many ways are there to pass it. That's why arguments are classified into how many types? 5 types. These are the 5 types you got it. That is this topic completed. When I go to my index, this point is completed. See how many examples on every area. See this every area, programming example. What else you need, students? Directly going to the home, hostel, opening the notes, writing the notes, practicing up to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock night. Close the book, sleep. Again, wake up, again practice, sleep. Friends, gints, all these things, waste of time. Especially Telugu guys. Telugu guys. Manaku friends ఎక్కువ. So, take care. So, do that. Tomorrow, I'm going to introduce what? Local global variables and programming exam. Global keyword, I will explain. Global's function, I will explain. What is the difference between global variable, global keyword, global's function? Nobody can answer it perfectly. With the programming examples, I am going to show. With this, I can say, without telling this entire thing, functions over. What will you say? I'm a bodybuilder in functions, you'll say, because you learned everything like this now. But when you come to an interview, I will ask this concept only. From last onwards, I will start. Last onwards, I will start. I want to see how depth you are. If you don't know last one, I'll come to next below one. That also, next below, next below. If we come to two below stages, not fit for industry. That's why we have to target for high level. Target for high level. These things. To understand all these things, we have to go for all these things. I'll explain one by one perfectly in the class. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about this part. I'm going to explain. Okay now? So are you following me? Online students? Is it clear? Huh? So Smithik, if you are interviewer, no one will get job, sir. Okay. Is it? Is it like that? See, students, if I am an interviewer, company will become a product-based company because I'll take only cream of people. If I take this side or that side students, if I take, they will disturb the project and the company will be running under loss only. Problems will come. That's why before you are going to an interview, you come to me first. You come to me and face my interview. After I say, okay, go to interview means you go. Okay, now. So don't directly go to interview. And you think, sir, instead of facing interview with you directly, I will face interview. Don't think like that. First face an interview with me. Students, now I'll go for tomorrow. This concept I'll start. Are you following me? Are you understanding what I'm explaining? Then why are you not reading after going to home? Reading. Okay, all of them must read. Only few of them know. Because some of them saying reading. How much percentage? 20% only. 80% is people are you reading? They are bending their head. See, don't think that I am not a normal like everybody. I will observe your face reading also. When you look at me straight, are you reading? When I look at you straight, I feel that you are following. When you move your head or eyes this side and that side, you are not reading. I am very keen of observation about my students' body language also, how they are moving outside. In front of me, you are polite. After going out, you will do a lot of things outside. I used to see from these mirrors what my students are doing outside. Correct? Don't think that sir will sit only behind this room. When you go out, I used to observe what my students are doing. Go to hostel straightforward. Read the notes. Okay, now this is my advice because you are my students. You have to read well. Okay, students. So, who is this? Nirkar Behra. Okay, good student. Sure, sir. I will face your interview first. Nice. Like that, you have to face. If you face my interview, you will face anybody because I will ask complicated questions. If you clear complicated round, other rounds are just left and left finger. You prefer complicated things. Okay, students, I'll stop my class. And tomorrow, what is our topic? Global, local, global keyword, global concept. Don't miss it. Thank you. All the best. 4 o'clock, you need to come. 9 o'clock, you need to come. Two classes you need to attend. Thank you. Students who are in the online students, am I audible, students? Am I audible? Rutvik, NumPy recorded class link. Actually, Rutvik, recorded videos will not be available with me, my dear student. You contact the admin, they will give you, my dear student. Please contact the admin. They will give you. Okay, now? You contact them once. Students, online students. Any doubts are there, my dear students? Please ask me the doubts if anything is there related to our present topic. I'll clarify your doubt. Any more doubts you have, you can ask me. You can raise your hands. I can go for it. If no more doubts are there, I will just upload the notes. Okay, students, take care. And I'll upload my notes and programs and take care. Everybody, don't miss tomorrow class. Thank you, students.